Hello and welcome to Plausible. My name is Charles Owusu Ansah. If you are new to this channel, then you should know it's a place where we talk about matters pertaining to life. Both easy and difficult topics are discussed in this channel. So feel free to leave me with comments, questions, or suggestions. It is the only way I get to know your opinions about the matter being discussed. You get to know mine through the video. I get to know yours when you send in the comments, the suggestions, and the questions. A special thanks to those who called and those who sent me messages concerning the last video and made suggestions and contributions. Thank you, and I appreciate that much. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get on to today's talk. I'm talking about easily happy, hardly satisfied. I begin today's talk with illustrative story about two little siblings that were given a bottle of juice. After drinking, they threw into the bins in their room. 3 days later, the girl's room began smelling so bad. So she asked her brother, "Is your room smelling too?" He said, "No." "Then why is mine smelling so bad?" she asked. "I guess you didn't finish sucking all the juice from the bottle, did you?" "No, I didn't. I got satisfied before it could finish." This story has real life implication, and there's truth in it that reflects in reality too. Because there are so many that are so satisfied with their life quickly before they could bring out the beauty and the potential that lies in them. That is why there's a saying that the cemetery holds the most powerful potentials, because there are a lot of people there who never use their potentials. And I hope that will not be the story for us. So to progress from here, I want to put the difference between these two words, to be happy and to be satisfied. To be happy is to rejoice with what you have today, your achievement today. You rejoice over them to the point that it takes away complaints, it takes away bitterness. You are content with what you have today. That is happiness. To be satisfied is to be full to the point of having no desires or cravings anymore. And that is dangerous, because happiness will lead you to complaint-free and bitterness-free life, but satisfaction will lead you to settlement, which means all desires and craving will be gone. And whenever we are thirsty and we get water to drink, the thirst is quenched and we have no desire to drink anymore. Whenever we are hungry and we get enough food to eat, the hunger is satisfied and we have no desire to eat anymore. So anytime there is satisfaction, desires dies. And without desires, human beings will not strive to achieve anything. That is why being satisfied in life is very dangerous. The admonition in scripture that we should be content with what we have is by no means an encouragement to settle, because Paul, who said that, also said that, "I do not consider myself to have made it, but one thing that I do, forgetting what lies behind me, pressing forward towards what lies ahead, I press on towards the goal." He was a happy man. He was happy with his achievements, but he never settled. He started one church, he was happy. Then he started a second, happy. He started a third. He never settled until he died. So we are never being encouraged to settle. We are never being encouraged to become so satisfied with what we have that we don't advance anymore. But we are being encouraged that at every step in the way, we should be happy. The idea of settlement to the point of not moving forward, not advancing, is unnatural to human beings. There's nothing in our history or cultures that suggests that we are creatures that settles. Looking at our history, it is clear that we are creatures that can easily be happy but hardly be satisfied. If people were satisfied with walking, they wouldn't have tamed horses to use them as transportation. If people were satisfied with riding horses, we wouldn't have come to the point of making automobiles and making planes. And I know in the future, we will make teleportation possible. Human beings never settles. Even though we learn to be happy with what we have, we always strive forward. That is natural to us. That is how we were made to be. Just look at how parents react to their kids. When they first say their first word, Mama, Dada, yay, parents are happy. But let me ask, you parents out there, whenever your child says their first word, do you say that, okay, that's enough, you don't need to learn any language again, we are satisfied with Mama and Dada and that's it? No. Or see that when the children make their first move, or when they first learn to roll over, parents are happy. But no parent wants their child to just get to the point of rolling over and get stuck there. We want them to roll over, sit, crawl, walk, run, jump, climb, and even fly if it's possible. We are always happy with their progress, but we never get settled. We want them to move from that level and get to the next level. Good, better, best. May I never rest is the motto. And we must always strive. We must always move forward in life. Why is it that when it comes to our kids, we never get settled? We want them to move forward. But when it comes to our businesses, our relationship, finances, we get so satisfied and we get settled that we don't want to advance anymore. I have 100 members in my church, so that's it. I have reached. I have 10 customers, so that's it. I have reached. Now I was looking for a boyfriend, I was looking for a girlfriend, I was looking for marriage. I have it, so I have reached. I think that whenever we settle and refuse to explore, to find new ways to grow, to expand life, it is due to laziness, fear, or complacency. And among these three, fear is the most common one. Fear of failure, fear of being laughed at, and all the horror stories that goes on in our minds whenever we want to try something new. They are not real. They are figment of our imagination. They are not based on any fact. They are not based on any feasibility data. We create these horror stories in our minds and then we stop ourselves from moving forward. So we keep saying, anytime the idea, anytime the desire to move forward comes in, we say, what if they don't like it? What if they laugh at me? What if they don't buy it? What if they don't watch it? What if this? What if that? None of this is real. Let me tell you a story. There was a teacher that walked into a classroom and asked the people, these little kids, that imagine that a vicious lion is chasing you, and as you run to escape, you come to a river and you want to enter this river knowing that lions doesn't like water, but then a huge crocodile came out of this river. Now if you go into the river, there's crocodile. If you go back to the path, there's a lion. What will you do? The children were quiet. They were terrified by such an imagination. So the teacher called one out. Danny, what will you do? Danny said, I will stop the imagination. You see, Danny was smart. Sometimes all that it takes for us to overcome our fear is to stop the imagination. If you are waiting to overcome every fear before you move forward, you may never move forward at all. I have a saying that he who succeeds in doing away with all fears has succeeded in being human no more. Being humans, there's no way we can overcome every fear. But in the face of fear, we must still take actions. It's about time we rise up. It's about time we stop doing lesser things. It's about time will get up from this settlement and move forward. Look at your relationship and your marriage now. Relationship, your marriage was once vibrant, full of life and warmth, but now, because of laziness, because nobody is taking actions to try new things in a marriage, new ways to live together, this relationship that was so vibrant and full of life and warmth is now reduced to this dry, useless piece of a thing. But all hope is not lost. We can do something about it. There's a saying that wherever there is a will, there is a way. You see, one of you in this relationship, one of you in this marriage should just rise up one day, go to the adult shop, get something to come and spice up the marriage. I mean, you cannot just say, we've been married for this number of years, so it is okay for us to be just dull. No. There's always a way wherever there's a will. See, the universe is like a canvas of art. The painting is beautiful and priceless because of the different colors and brush strokes. The universe is beautiful when each of us bring out our unique creativity to bear. But whenever we get too satisfied and settled and stop ourselves from doing new things, we deny the universe the beauty it deserves. So what are your excuses really for settling? Why are you so satisfied right now? Is it because you've married for 6 years and you have babies? Is that the reason why you think it is okay for your marriage to be dry, useless piece of a thing? No. You can spice this marriage. You can spark it to make it beautiful, warm, and full of life again. It's a gift to yourself and to your children who are looking at you. Are you giving yourself the excuse that you don't have higher education? You don't have money? Excuses are always excuses. But as soon as we begin to take actions, the fear and the laziness and the procrastination, all those things that stops us from growing, will begin to crumble. You will soon find out that they are mere construct of the mind, and every little action you take goes its way to bring it down, and soon this whole structure will crumble and you begin to live a vibrant, colorful life once again. God bless you.